Welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. Last time, we ended the Shadow Queen, and we also finished the game. This is post-game. Post-game picks up right where you left off. You come on back here to Rogueport, and, well, you know, you can go do stuff. Real quick, I want to address something. I bought Super Luigi Book 5. It's 256 coins, and you can only get it at the end of the game. It's right here, along with all the other ones. As well, I want to address my badges. I was able to get Fire Drive, First Attack, Piercing Blow, and Power Jump, all from the badge shop. They're going to be useful in the Pit of 100 Trials to come. I also got Heart Finder, which I'm going to equip sometime after I get my next level up while going through the Pit of 100 Trials. Now, this episode is not a preparation video. It is mainly going to be story time with Luigi and the other guy that I told you guys about. This is going to be really long, so I might post-commentate some of this if my throat gets too bad, but, you know. Forgot I can't use the D-pad. Super Luigi book. Actually, you know what? This guy actually novelized my quest. He's been interviewing me. He was actually interviewing me here at this inn during breaks from my adventure. I didn't think anyone would be interested in reading a book about Luigi. But Super Luigi came out recently, bro. And check this out. Bro. Here in Rogueport, it set a new record for consecutive weeks at number 1 on bestseller list. Wow, I'm really bad at doing that. Ho 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 ho! Hooray for Luigi, bro! I started reading it the other day, but it's an encyclopedic account in multiple volumes. Excruciating detail, bro. It's like a history book. It seems like one, anyway. They've got them in the shop here in Rogueport. How about you snag a copy, bro? Absolutely. We actually already have all 5 volumes. Before I continue, I want to go check the badge shop real quick, see if they have anything new. Now, any badges that you sell, you can buy back from this guy by selecting others. Here's all the badges I have sold him that I'm never going to use. Shrink Stomp, Sleepy Stomp, Soft Stomp, Tornado Jump, Hammer Throw, Head Rattle, Ice Smash, Quake Hammer, Charge, Charge P, HP Plus, HP Plus P, FP Plus, All or Nothing, PFT Down P, PFT Down, blah, 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 blah. All these badges I've sold to him. And you can buy them back whenever you want, so don't worry about that. Now, let's go ahead and read Super Luigi. Super Luigi Book 1, super popular, now on sale. Have you ever experienced a time when no matter how hard you tried, you failed, and the time you spent felt wasted? If you ever feel such pangs of regret, try to remember this tale, the story of a young man's quest to save a sweet princess. Get it? Sweet, because she's Princess Eclair. Whatever. Super Luigi Volume 1, The Quest Begins. The day dawned like any other, but little did Luigi know I already fucked it up. But little did Luigi know the letter he was about to receive would forever change his destiny. Sir Luigi, danger besets us on all sides, and we beg for your help. The foul Chestnut King has stolen our treasure, our fair princess. The letter was from Minister Crepe, or Crepe. I don't know how to say that word. Crepe? I think it's Crepe. Minister Crepe of the Waffle Kingdom, a man aware of Luigi's many adventures, such as... I guess he did have a few games to himself, sort of. He had Luigi's Mansion. He was also in he was also the hero in some of the Mario and Luigi games. He knew only Luigi could save them. Charged with this dire task, Luigi wasted no time curtailing the heroic meal he was making. He then packed for his deadly journey. Knowing that his older, though less talented, brother was in a no doubt inconsequential errand, Luigi took the moment to leave a note. Mix a Neil Mango with a Peachy Peach to whip up a fruit parfait. These cryptic words were all Luigi wrote before leaving. Upon reaching the Waffle Kingdom, Luigi was greeted by pure misery, on an endless flow of tears over the kidnapping of Princess Eclair. Arriving at the castle, Luigi was greeted by Minister Crepe, who carefully handed him a compass base with only one intact section. Our land has a second treasure, the marvelous compass. Find its 7 parts and find Eclair. So it began. To be continued. You can basically buy all of these volumes after chapter 7, and then the last volume you can only get until coming soon to theaters. Alright. Super Luigi Book 2, Manager's Pick. Allies in Adventure. It's a little warm, Luigi muttered, the sweat dripping from his brow as he followed the compass up Rumblebump Volcano's side. Must find secret grotto. While Luigi had guts to spare, he did need a guide, and he found one in Bluey, a blooper he met in town. Brave Bluey joined Luigi and instantly proved to be invaluable. With his aid, Luigi bested the savage statue that protected the treasure. That treasure was none other... I really can't say that very well. That treasure was none other than a piece of the marvelous compass, a piece that pointed west to Plump Belly Village. The second Luigi saw Plump Belly Village, he knew something was amiss. All was woe, and Luigi soon learned the reason why from the mayor. The town was at the mercy of a sinister serpent who demanded sacrificial lasses. Burning with indignation... Yeah, that's a word. I know that's a word because that's from the Tales series. Burning with indignation, Luigi formed a team of liberators. A fierce Bob-omb warrior named Jerry joined his crew and chose, not surprisingly, to stick with Luigi for the duration of his quest for Eclair. Fortified by his allies, Luigi strode into the lair of the foul beast. Into the lair of the beast, a foul two-headed snake. No time to think. Luigi sprang forth, twin heads snapped at his heels, fangs dripping venom. Then, as one mouth gaped wide to swallow Luigi, the other crept behind. Our hero sensed the treachery and fainted before leaping. The heads collided and the beast ate itself. The prize? A compass piece! The villagers begged their savior to stay with them, but a grim-faced Luigi pressed bravely onward. To be continued. Super Luigi, Book 3. The Voice of the Princess. The Voice of a Princess. Dauntless Luigi's next test came in the form of a kart race on Circuit Break Island, where he won both the contest and a compass piece. The race was fraught with danger, but Luigi pressed through adversity to win. All viewers were awed by Luigi's revolutionary racing style. The mechanic who built Luigi's racing machine was a buzzy beetle named Torque. The mechanic who built Luigi's let me try that over again. The mechanic who built Luigi's racing machine, a buzzy beetle named Torque, was so stunned by Luigi's race techniques that he joined him. We know that's not true. Reinvigorated, Luigi set sail for Jazzafraz Town, where he made his stage debut. Hazy, a noted Daisy producer, gave Luigi a key role. He played the part of an Earth spirit to pure perfection. Luigi stole the show. Hazy's faith in Luigi's natural acting talent was rewarded. The performance won a prize, which yielded another compass piece. Hazy turned from teacher to pupil, joining Luigi on his quest. It was at this time that Luigi's heart, usually draped in the cool comfort of a hero's resolve, began to warm with thoughts of Princess Eclair. This came to be because every time the magical compass pointed to a new place, her gentle words rang in his ears, touching him to his very soul. The voice spoke of eternity, of stars in the heavens. It wept for those blind to love. It gave comfort in the fear of face and loneliness. Wow, I didn't say that right at all. Let me try that one again. It gave comfort in the face of fear and loneliness. Though he had never seen her, our hero was tormented by visions of his fair-hearted maiden. All he could do was press onward. The compass pointed towards Rapture's ruins. Only 2 parts of the compass awaited, and Eclair had one. To be continued. I'm gonna take a little break because I need to let my mouth not dry out. Alright, I'm back. Super Luigi, Volume 4, The Shards of Truth. Footsore and weary, Luigi finally found the Rapture's ruins beyond Grimble Forest. Within them, time and space were lost in nothingness. With the pale emptiness, Luigi found a young sleeping boy. Our hero called out gently, and the youth woke from his long slumber. My name is Cranberry, and I've waited for you for the last 1,000 years. The boy went on to tell Luigi the secret truths of the ancient land. He said that the marvelous compass had been created by the ancient Luff people who used his power of foretelling to rule the world. But the Luff Empire was then cursed by the compass, and it fell into ruin. The survivors dismantled the compass and hid its pieces. Cranberry was the last of the ancient race. His role was to wait until one of a noble heart came to take the burden of the future. None but Luigi could have shouldered this weight. The boy gave him the compass piece and said, "Fear the curse, but find your Eclair." Luigi accepted the part, the boy's words burned into his brain. His duty fulfilled, the boy began to fade into the blank nothingness. As he faded from sight, a look of joy lit Cranberry's face. As Luigi gaped, both boy and ruins vanished, leaving our hero in a dark wood. With 6 of the pieces united, the compass now pointed to the final part, to the quest's end, to Hate Song Tower, and then her voice spoke. Princess Eclair's voice begged for help from the void, pleading for a hero. Luigi's heart burst aflame. To be continued. And finally, Super Luigi, Volume 5, Journey's End. At long last, Luigi crossed the threshold of Hate Song Tower. Luigi rallied his allies. "We will defeat the Chestnut King. We must!" His friends by his side, Luigi at last faced the fell Chestnut King. But then, he heard a voice. He spun around to see the fair Princess Eclair. She told the hero the painful truth. The evil Chestnut King was actually her true love, made monstrous by Crape in a bid for the throne. At that moment, the villainous Crape appeared. "The marvelous compass, please. Hand it over, and the Luff Empire will rule again. Mwaha!" Luigi and Co. were no match for the might of Crape, their true enemy. But then the compass piece and Eclair's tiara shone forth. It bestowed the future sight on Luigi. Knowing Crape's every move, he smote the fiend with his mallet. And with that, it was all over. Luigi and his friends parted, leaving the Waffle Kingdom in peace. While Luigi regretted not gazing further into the future. He longed to see the Wafflers gathering on Princess Eclair's wedding day. He wanted to see her beauty, and who stood at her side. But it was not to be. Luigi went back to his humble home, which remained exactly as he left it, a cold comfort for his heavy heart. Taking up a book he had been reading, Luigi tried to read, but his long trial had sapped his strength, and he soon fell asleep. Luigi dreamt of his friends and his beloved Eclair, and sleeping, Luigi spoke, "I shall return." The end. I love the Super Luigi novels. I love the fact that they took the time to even make that story, but they never went farther with it. That could have been the basis of a whole new game. They missed an amazing opportunity. They missed the opportunity to make an incredible game for the Year of Luigi. They could have made Super Paper Luigi. It could have been the story of his adventure in the Waffle Kingdom. And I still want them to do that. A lot of people still want them to do that. But after, what, how many years? Almost 10 years. It still hasn't even been talked about, referenced, or anything. The closest thing that we got was Luigi showing up in Sticker Star in those areas. We never really got a proper Super Luigi game. But I still want one. A lot of people still want one. So hopefully one day, but until next time, or until then rather, I guess it's just all Mario. Until Super Paper Mario, when we get to see Luigi again. Let's go, Vivian. We've got more stuff to do. By the way, getting up on that sign took about 5 minutes. I did it by accident and then fell down. And I was like, you know what? I want to start up there next time. And then I did. And, well, also, inside that house, I wanted to show what was in there. Come in here and accept this quest. So, that quest will open up this guy's house. So you think you lost it when you went to the badge shop, eh? Well, let's go check the badge shop. That's the only trouble request I'm going to accept. Mainly because I want to see what's inside that room. Because I've never actually done that before. So, he said it was near the badge shop. Ah, here we are. The house key. We were just here and it wasn't there before. Let's go take that to Garth. And Garth looks an awful lot like Gus from the beginning of the game, but he's absolutely not. Here you go. And we get 20 coins for that. And in case you're wondering, there's literally nothing of interest in here at all. Not even a star piece. Absolutely useless. However, there is a boat panel down there with a treasure chest. And we can go grab that as well. I'm always gonna do that, aren't I? There's also a star piece somewhere that I did not see where it was. I just saw it on the screen. I don't believe you can go farther in this direction. No, you cannot. Just hop off here. And pick up what's in here, which is most likely a badge that I'm going to sell for money. Oh, double dip. Actually, that's not a useless badge. It lets you use 2 items in 1 turn. However, it requires 3 FP. And really, I don't find that to be incredibly useful. So I might just sell it. I also just had a really, oh, there's the star piece. I just had a big sense of deja vu. Wait a minute. You guys see that, right? Like, it's right in the middle of the screen. What is that? Is that like back here? Hello? Oh! That's totally what it was! Oh, that's interesting. Alright, well... That's the wrong button. Let's get Mizu out, because we need to get on top of the roofs. Because up on the rooftops is a star piece, and we also have this guy over here. What's up? Good day to you, sir. Is there a tale you want to hear? These are the tales I can tell you now. These are the stories that these tell the story of the black treasure chests. It's basically their backstory. Depending on how long each one of them is, I may or may not read them outright. Because the Super Luigi novels were long enough. Ages ago, a city flourished here in peace and splendor, but it was destroyed in a single day by a demon from the dark beyond. Historians claim a great calamity befell the city, but nay, 'twas a demon. The city sank below the ground, and one quarter of the old city became the demon's den. This demon put fear into the hearts of all men and sent out minions to take the land. And its den, its palace, grew rich with the treasures stolen from all over the world. That's actually not that long. I can do this. In order to increase its already formidable power, the demon created crystal stars to hold essences of the heavens. One of these stars was placed in each country to exert the demon's influence. One of the castles built to contain these stars still stands near Petalburg Meadows. If there's oh, wow, that was it. So, yeah, there's one bit of information you might not have known. The crystal stars were created by the Shadow Queen. Dungeons and Dragons. Dragons and Dungeons, whatever. The demon built a dungeon near its palace and filled it with terrifying monsters. All those who fell into disfavor were thrown into the dungeon to rot. Yea, and the demon also had 3 dragon pets, Hooktail, Gloomtail, and Bonetail. These dragons flew across the land, spreading fear and sorrow all over. Even now, the mere mention of a dragon is enough to give some the terrors. So, Hooktail was to guard the first crystal star, and she had for a while. Gloomtail was where those who disobeyed were thrown into rot. He was there to punish those who did not follow the Shadow Queen. And Bonetail, well, I don't exactly know where he is. The heroes who arose. One day there came a hero who could vanquish the fell demon. The young Toad from Petal Meadows was strong of arm but shy of voice. All those around the boy teased him endlessly about the way he spoke. But when the demon cast his fearful gaze across the lands and reached out, the young Toad used his strength and honor to defend his people, and he became a hero to all despite his odd voice. The Wise Goomba. There was a wise Goomba from Boggly Woods, gifted in knowledge of the world. When beasts rose to take the woods, his knowledge helped the people fight them. And this Goomba, who knew the way that every monster would attack... Wait, say that again. And this Goomba, who knew the way that every monster would attack, she began to think of a way to banish all monsters from the land. So we have a Toad and a Goomba. The Stalwart Koopa. A Koopa who traveled the world alone learned of the darkness covering the land. He went alone wherever evil dwelt, and banished it with shell and sheer bravado. The monsters grew to fear the scar-riddled Koopa, who thwarted them at every turn. But the brave Koopa was finally taken in a trap set for him by the monsters. But then, a Boo who fought with the monsters came and used her magic to free him. Brave Koopa's spirit had melted the heart of the cold Boo lass. And now we know of the 4 heroes. The Boo used her powerful magic to learn more about the evil they faced. We cannot destroy this darkness alone, she decided, her face a grim mask. We need the Toad hero of Petalburg Meadows, and the wise Goomba of Bogley Woods. The Boo's magic drew the 4 heroes together to send the demon from the world. And so the 4 heroes finally set out for the Palace of Shadow. It's actually a lot more. The duel with the demon. The power of the world-devouring demon was greater than any could imagine. But the wise Goomba soon realized that this was the power of the crystal stars. She thought of a way to take the stars and use them against the demon. She told the other heroes her plan and set it in motion, banishing their fears. The Boo's magic and the Toad's strength created a gap in the demon's defenses. At that moment, the brave Koopa seized the stars and succeeded in badly damaging the demon. The demon sealed within. But even the bravest Koopa's even the brave Koopa's stroke was not enough to end the demon's reign. The wise Goomba thought of another use for the crystal stars in that dire hour. She suggested sealing the demon forever with the crystal stars. All agreed. The heroes matched their strengths with the power of the crystal stars, and they successfully sealed the demon's soul within the deepest part of the palace. Together, they made it so that only all seven stars could break the seal. So, there we learn the stars don't even discern from good or evil. The stars themselves are just inanimate objects. They can't tell good from evil. They were created by the demon to spread her influence, or his, whatever. But the heroes use them to seal her away. The demon's curse. The 4 heroes thought that they had sealed away the demon and all of its powers, but the demon used a tiny opening before the seal was complete to curse them all. While holding the crystal stars, they'd feel nothing, but when they let go, a black box would appear to seal their souls within. The 4 heroes travel the world, scattering the stars, scattering the stars so that the seal would remain. But the last 4 stars each carried the curse, which reclaimed each hero. A black box that seals the soul. The Great Tree and Punies. The hiding place of many of the crystal stars have now faded into legend, but some say that the wise Goomba hid one in the Great Tree. At that time, many monsters wandered in the nearby Bogley Woods. The tiny Punies were always tormented by their fierce appetites, it was said. Pitying them, the Goomba hollowed out the Great Tree for the Punies to live in. The Punies were so grateful that they swore to protect the crystal star there. So that's how the Punies came to guard the crystal star. I like these stories because they offer a lot of backstory that you wouldn't have known otherwise. The Boo heroine's last days. Once the Boo heroine hid her star in the steeple, She was trapped in the nearby town. Some say the crystal star lies in that steeple still. If there's another tale you wish to hear, just ask. Oh, that was it. So, the spirit of the Boo. The spirit of the Boo is the one that cursed us in Twilight Town. You might have wondered why each of the curses was more of a benefit than well, a curse. And it's because they weren't really evil. They were the three heroes who sealed the demon first. They really were trying to help us all this time. The Pirate King Cortez. The Koopa hero went to the southern island to hide his star, where none would find it. But the Koopa was so tired from his journey that the pirate Cortez stole it easily. In that very instant, the brave Koopa was trapped inside an inescapable chest. But Cortez did not realize the power of the star, and lost it among his treasures. Oh, that was it. So that's how we found that. That's where that hero ended up, in a wrecked ship, as we found him in the grotto. The Toad Hero's final days. The strong Toad held his star and continued his arduous journey, but eventually the miles took their toll upon him and he collapsed. A traveling healer happened by and saved his life, but the Toad knew his fate was to be trapped in the box when the star was gone. So he asked the healer to hide the star in a secret place known to no one. A secret place known to no one. Well, that could have either been the Gold Star, the Garnet Star, or possibly the Crystal Star. Because Hooktail guarded the first, the Punies guarded the second, the Boo hid the Ruby Star, and the Koopa hid the Ruby Star. Or the Sapphire Star. It was the Koopa, the Boo, and then the Goomba. I guess I don't know which of them actually was the chest in Rogueport. All becomes legend. After the demon was sealed within the Palace of Shadow, many refused to come near that place of terror. But as the years passed, entire generations forgot, and the penalist and the immoral began to congregate in this once barren place. This place soon became a popular harbor, the town of Rogueport, and some even began to say that the underground city held the legendary treasure. But they were unaware that the demons slept beneath them still. And the final story, the magical map. The heroes knew that the seal might not last forever, and they sought to make the crystal stars available to ones who might need them. So before going to their individual dooms, they made a map to all the stars. And to prevent an evil force from misusing this map, they placed it in a box that could only be opened by the pure of heart. If there's another tale you'd like to hear, just ask. But that's all of them. That is the entire backstory to Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Of how the ancient cataclysm began, how it was stopped by 4 heroes, how they were cursed and became chests, and how Peach ended up with the magical map. There's one more thing I'd like to take care of. I'd like to get this whole bonus episode done. I only really want a single bonus episode. So, I'm not going to show off the stuff in the I'm not going to show off the stuff in, like, in the game corner of the Pianta place. But I do want to head back up to the moon to speak with Tech. Because I've never actually done that before, and I don't actually know if you can. But first, let's head off to Poxley Heights, because there's someone there that I'd like to see. Got stuck on her. There she is! Lady Bow! It is you, isn't it, Mario? Well, it's been quite a while, hasn't it? I've come here with Bootler, yes, a little vacation to Poxley's Sanctum. I hadn't left the mansion in ages, so I figured it was time to turn some heads on the road. Gwee! But what a nice surprise to see you! Feel free to be overwhelmed by my beauty. Oh, I am. I absolutely am. Every partner from Paper Mario 1 has a sprite in the game data, but only Bow and Parakarry are ever seen in-game. And Bow is just only here as a cameo. You can't do anything with her at all. Lady Bow, your beauty is like the song of a nightingale in the evening. Wow. Indeed, I feel like you've grown into a fine young girl who'd make your ancestors proud. Ah, Bootler. I kind of want to go back and play Paper Mario 1 now, just because I missed that game. I wonder if I can find Grodus and the others around here, because it said they were here. Actually, isn't there something back here? Yes, there is. That's Star Beast. Are you guys here? No, they're actually not here at all. I was kind of hoping I could go see Grodus and Lord Crump and all them. I also don't think... I actually don't know, actually, if Marilyn and Beldum are around either. That's another thing I actually kind of want to go check out. Yeah, I don't think they're there. Anyway, at least now we're somewhat where we need to go, because we gotta go head up to the moon and go talk to Tech. Because as Goombella mentioned, he wanted us to come visit. Let's just hit this button, and head back up to the moon. Man, this brings back memories. There's no enemies here, is there? Are there? Where's the elevator? Sub-level 4, please. And just a mental note, we came from sub-level 2. Yo, buddy, what's up? Mario, I am pleased that I could see you again. I detonated explosives after you left to ensure the base would never be used for evil. Of course, I was destroyed in the resulting explosion. But one day I regained consciousness, and all was as before. Yes, everything. I do not comprehend why, but as I regained consciousness, I saw a light, and I thought I heard Peach's voice. Oh, whoops. How is Princess Peach? Is she happy? If she is happy, then I too am happy. I continue to hope for the continued happiness of you, Peach, and all the others. Man, it's so fucking sad, though. Because he's trapped here. You can't, like, there's no way to get him out of here. He's just trapped up here on the moon all alone. And it fucking sucks. Like, if I could, I would fucking pull him into a fucking flash drive and just take him with me everywhere. Like, that's one thing that really left a bitter taste in my mouth. Tech's just up here all alone. And there's nothing you can do about it. You can't even you could probably not even actually, you might be able to email him, but I mean, he's just here, alone. I don't know. I'm just not happy about that. Regardless, I need to go renew my curse, just to make sure that I still have it. And then afterwards, we can head down to the entrance of the Pit of 100 Trials, where I will, well, wait until I do my live stream, and then I can end this off, and I can get to work on my next 2 projects, which by this time you should already know what those 2 are. So I'm just gonna head over here, and I'll meet you guys back down where the 1,000-year door is. Alright, so there's actually 2 ways to get to the Pit of 100 Trials. The first is, well, you come up here and you fly all the way down to, well, here. The other option is this, not that pipe. This pipe over here drops you down from, where we were earlier, where we went. It's somewhere to the west of, I'll, like, put on screen which pipe it is, because I don't know how to explain it properly. Damn it, I missed. I wanted to end it on top of the save block. I'll be right back. There we go. Alright, so, thank you all so very much for watching. My name is Laser Nexus. Next time on Let's Play Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door, well, there actually isn't going to be a next time, because next time we meet will be in a live stream, when I go take on the Pit of 100 Trials, sometime in January, actually. So, that's it. Thank you all so very much for watching, and look forward to the next projects. The next 2 projects, I mean. Until then, everybody.